Why'd you gotta get killed? You ain't so little as mice. Now George ain't gonna let me tend no rabbits if he finds out you got killed. This ain't so bad that I gotta hide you in the brush. Oh no, it's not. I think I'll tell George I found you dead. But he'll know. George always knows. He'll say, "Now, I know what you've done, and don't you put nothing past me." God damn you. Why'd you gotta get killed? You wasn't big enough. Now he ain't gonna let me. I didn't know you'd get killed so easily. This little goddamn son of a bitch didn't mean anything to George.
What you got there? Somebody?
I ain't gonna talk to you if I have anything to do with you or nothing.
Listen, all the guys got a horseshoe tournament going on. It's only around 4 o'clock. None of them guys is leaving. But why can't I talk to you?
Well, I ain't supposed to be talking to you or anything.
But I get lonely. How would you like it if you couldn't talk to anybody? Curley gets mad.
Well, George says that I ain't supposed to talk to anybody or nothing, or I'll get in trouble.
What you got over there?
It's my little pup.
Why, he's dead!
He was just playing. And then he made like he was gonna bite me. And I did it. And then he was dead.
Oh, don't worry none. He was just a mutt. There's plenty of mutts out in the country.
It's not that so much. Except George won't let me tend no rabbits now.
Why won't he?
George said if I do one more bad thing, he ain't gonna let me tend no rabbits.
You ain't gotta worry about talking to me.
George says that if I talk to you, I won't get to tend no rabbits.
What's the matter with me? Can't anybody talk to me? You're a nice guy. It's not like I'm gonna do any harm.
George says that you'll get us an awful mess.
Oh, I'm nuts. See, this is why I moved here. To marry Curley, to get away from my mother. I could have been a movie star, but she would have had nothing to do with it. So I packed up and I came here.
Maybe if I took the pup and I threw him away, maybe George would never find out. Then I could go back to tending the rabbits without no problems.
Ain't you listening? What is with you in wanting to tend those rabbits?
We're gonna have a place, and my job is gonna be tending the rabbits.
What makes you want to tend the rabbits so much?
I like to pet soft things.
I think you're nuts.
I'm not, I swear. George says I'm not. I like to pet soft things, with my fingers.
Well, what is? I mean, when I sit and do my hair, I like to touch my own hair, because it's nice. Some girls, they have coarse hair, but not mine. How does it feel? Ah, stop! You're gonna mess it up!
Stop yelling! Stop yelling right now! George isn't gonna let me tend the rabbits if he does it. Stop! Bad thing. George ain't gonna let me tend no rabbits. I done a bad thing.
Lennie. Oh, Lennie, are you in here? I didn't know you was in here. You oughtn't be sleeping out here. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What was it you wanted me to see? What's wrong with her? Jesus Christ.
What done it?
Don't you have any idea? I guess I always knew. I guess in the back of my head, I always done knew.
What are we gonna do?
Guess we're gonna have to lock him up. Guess we'll have to tell the guys. Maybe they'll be nice to him.
We ought to let him get away. Curley's gonna want to get him lynched. Curley's gonna get him killed. You and me can get that little place, can't we, George? You and me can go down there and live nice, can't we, George? I think I know it from the very first. I think I know from the very first that we'd never do it.
He used to like to hear about it so much. I got to thinking maybe we would.
Then it's all off?
I'll work my month, earn my $50, then I'll come back and work another month.
He's such a nice fella. I never thought he'd do nothing like this.
Lennie never does it out of meanness. All the time he do bad things, he never done them to be mean. Now listen, we gotta tell the guys about this. They gotta bring him in, and I guess there ain't no way around it. Maybe they'll hurt him, maybe they won't. I won't let them hurt Lennie. Listen, the guys might think I was in on it. I'm gonna go to the bunkhouse. In a minute, you go tell all the guys. I'll pretend like I never seen her.
Sure, George. Sure, I'll do that.
Give me a couple minutes. You run out and act like you just found her.
You goddamn tramp. I suppose you're glad. Everybody knew you'd mess things up.
I know who done it. That big son of a bitch, I know he done it. While everyone else was playing horseshoes. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna kill that son of a bitch. I'm gonna shoot him in the guts. Come on, guys.
I guess Lennie done it alright. Next bust. It's like that time in Weed you told me about. They're gonna want to get him. Where do you think he might have gone?
Couldn't they just lock him up?
Curley's gonna want to shoot him. He's still mad about his hand.
You're coming too, fella.
Look, don't shoot him. Lennie's a poor bastard. He didn't know what he was doing. He's nuts!
I'm gonna shoot that big bastard myself, even if I only got one hand. I'm gonna get him.
You better stay here with it, Katie. We better get going.
Do it like a dancer.
Animal that I just made.
Stop that immediately.
Shut up!
Because it ruins it.
Jesus Christ.
That was so good.